Hi everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. I've had this set on for a couple of weeks now. I won't lie, I had done the voiceover, but my daughter said something that would probably get me into big trouble. Something about her liking the taste of wine. So I redid it. Excuse me. So I'm sat outside the hospital. My son is away in for his appointment. He is a big boy now at 17, so he just goes in himself. Anyway, so here's the nails. I have already done my right hand, as you can see here. I've done all my prep, and I filed down my last design. This was a redesign, so I didn't have to put on new tips or anything like that. I just did all my cuticle work and did my primer and my thin clear layer, and what I'm doing now is a thin layer of CJP white diamonds, thin enough, but you know, not to add any bulk, but thick enough so that it is opaque, that you don't see shadowing and things. So I just wash that on all the nails. So what I'm using now is I'm going in with my Glitter Bells base glue, and I'm going to stick on these little poppy stickers. I had tried it with just a bit of wet clear acrylic, but it didn't seem to stick, and it was just going to add more bulk at the end of the day. So just on a few of the nails, I did the pinkies, the rings and the thumbs. I put some poppies on, and I just held them on with my tweezers. The acrylic was dry so that it didn't dig into the acrylic, and it just held them in place. They were stickers, but because the nails are so round, they don't really stick on their own. They would only really stick to like a flat-ish surface. But that base glue, as you know, if you use it, is brilliant stuff. So I just kind of graduate the size up a little bit, you know, making them smaller as I go. And I think the very tip, I just used the dot of the inside of one of the bigger poppies so that it's just sort of faded away. I know these look a little bit Christmassy, but you know, once Remembrance Day is all over and done with, which it is because I've been so lazy in uploading this, I suppose they do look a bit Christmassy again. We're getting to Christmas, so that's all right, all is well. And now what I'm doing, I found quite a transparent green glitter. I wanted just a little bit of green, just I suppose for it to look very loosely grassy in amongst the poppies. But I did try it with a proper vibrant green, and it did look far too Christmassy. It just did not look how I wanted it to look. So I found this one in my drawer. I'm sure it is just a glitter that I had from eBay that I've had for a long time, and I just, you know, scattered it little dots about the place. This is just a small dot glitter. It's not, you know, like a fine dust or anything, it's just little chunks, as you can see. And I just wanted to sort of, you know, dot that around and just, you know, make it look as though it's, I suppose, a wee bit of greenage. And I really, really liked how that turned out. It was just soft, it didn't take away the vibrancy from the redness of the poppies, and it just kind of gave it a little bit of contrast in between the red and the white. So yeah, just checking that, just against the other hand, cheers everyone. Yeah, just checking it against the other hand, so it was similar. And again, I just carried on with that. So I've done that on the nails that I've got the poppies. Now what I do is I just get my CJP crystal glass and cap those babies. So you want to cover everything, get your apex, your shape, and as I've said before, the more you do with your brush, the less filing you've got to do. So smooth, smooth, smooth that acrylic out. Just wipe, wipe, wipe. Make sure you've got the right wetness on your brush, tuck it up against your cuticle and smooth down the sides. But like I say, make sure you have all your product underneath capped, because you don't want to go filing that off. What you want to do is file away some of the clear to get your shape and not your colour. So you just see it, smooth, smooth, smooth. Now I think I need a bit more of an apex there, so I think I'll pop another bead on. And again, that's okay, do as many as you need to. Just take that little extra bit off. And we check it from all angles, there we go. Oh, and there's Josh coming, I'll be back in a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back again, that's Josh safely in the car. It's fucking freezing outside. Say hi, Josh.
Hi.
Say it like you mean it.
Hi.
Teenagers are so dreary sounding. Okay, yeah, so we've built up another bit of the apex there, and we're just smoothing that out with the brush. Because like you, I hate filing. It's a lot easier with a knee file, but it still causes mess and things, and I would much rather do the harder work with my brush. See, look, looks brilliant. Checking it from all angles. Wee bit glitter there, but that doesn't matter. So I'll just do the rest. So I said before, what I use for around my side walls is a steel nail file. Now this one just happens to be a Glitter Planet one, and it is my 100 grit. The lower the number, the rougher the file. So I just smooth those out, those edges. I look as though I'm breaking my finger in the process, but it's actually okay, don't worry. Okay. Now, usually I would use an e-file for doing the over the cuticle area and down the barrel of the nail and things, but it's hard to do it on yourself. I'll be honest, I'd end up probably just filing my whole skin off. So I just use the steel file to do all round the nails. So my routine is side walls, side walls. I do underneath as well on nails this length because I like them to be nice and even. Then I go around the cuticle area and then down the barrel of the nail. I'm making sure it's even, no bumps, no dips, and just checking it regularly from all angles. Now I'm just going to pop on a couple of little green gems. I'm sure these are from Glitter Arty. They were on just a little wheel that had a few different blues, a few different greens, and these ones were sort of like this sort, you know, like the opaque, not the opaque, the transparency kind of green that the glitter was. It matched really well. So I've done just one in the middle and two smaller ones at the side using my Glitter Bells base glue and just my wax pencil just to pick those up. Now don't do what I've done in the past. Wait until your glue has dried completely before you put your top coat on, because I've knackered top coat's doing that before. It just makes the top coat go stringy and sticky and you just can't save it. So wait until it's dry. Oh, sorry if you can hear that. There's people outside in the street. How rude. I'm trying to do my voice over here. Shh. Right, so we've got Urban Graffiti, no white top coat. I have waited for the glue to dry, and I'm sure I do check it again. So just bounce that brush right up into the cuticle, and it makes those flowers so shiny again. And just make sure it's all covered and it's not separating. This isn't bad for separating this this top coat. Other ones I've used in the past have been, I won't say wet the wear, but this one's good. There we are, just evening it, smoothing it all out. I think I have showed you the whole hand on this video. Usually I think I've just been showing you one finger of each thing on this, so, but I think the top coat's a bit different. It looks nicer to be able to watch that. I think the white diamonds, the CJP white diamonds, I'm sure that is actually a core powder. But as you can see, I've got a tiny, there we go, checking the glue's dry. But I've only got a tiny little pot of it. So I just did a thin wash and, like I say, I capped it in the clear. So I bounced the top coat right up to the gems, but not over the top. Just right up against them. So this is just the last one. Obviously my camera skills are true to form and I'm right out of shot, but hey ho. So yeah, I'm just top coating right over that last one. I'm going to pop it into my lamp, my LED lamp, to cure for 60 seconds, rub in some cuticle oil, Bob's your uncle, fun as your aunt, Sarah's finished. Okay, so nearly at the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed all my nonsense again. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And there's a little picture at the end. Thanks for watching. Bye.